Alright, so what is good, YouTube? It's your boy LegendaryEA, and today we're going to be talking about the 2019 NBA Draft and some of my favorite players going into the season. Now, I just want to say that this is a very early list and nothing's really set in stone because most of these players mentioned have not even touched the college hardwood. But I do think that it's a pretty solid list. So before I get started, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you go ahead and drop a like on this video so that I know that you guys liked it. And make sure to go ahead and subscribe for more videos. Of course, on this channel, I talk about the NBA. I also make a lot of videos on 2K as far as rebuilds, my career, and my leagues and stuff like that. So yo, let me know what you guys think that we should talk about next. And you know what? Let's get straight into this video because we got a lot of things to actually talk about, man. Let's get it. Now, with the 2018 NBA Draft concluding and the college season fast approaching, I decided it was time to start talking about the 2019 NBA Draft preview. And I gotta say, the 2019 class really intrigues me. Now, all I really have to go off of is film from high school for most of these prospects. So like I said, things could take a complete 180 when the season actually starts. But yo, let's get straight into it because I'm gonna be talking about some of the top 5 prospects in next year's NBA Draft. Starting this list off, we have RJ Barrett. Barrett is a 6'7" shooting guard / small forward in the 2018 recruiting class, and he's currently ranked as the #1 prospect by 24/7 Sports. Barrett is from Canada, and he also went to Montverde Academy, which has produced players like Ben Simmons, D'Angelo Russell, and even Joel Embiid. Now, in the 2019 NBA Draft, I have Barrett being the undeniable #1 overall pick. I see him possibly being even a transcendent player. I feel like his game could translate to the next level. And truth be told, he just has that dog in him, man, to actually dominate. I compare his play style to someone like a Kobe Bryant or maybe even a DeMar DeRozan. Now, yes, we have seen our fair share of Kobe wannabes in the NBA like DeMar DeRozan and like Andrew Wiggins. However, I see somewhat of a killer instinct in Barrett that I honestly just have not seen in DeMar or in Wiggins today. He was also capable of leading Canada to their first ever gold medal ever. Look, I don't want to keep on glorifying Barrett, but yo, he has had the opportunity to pretty much learn and practice from one of the greatest point guards ever in Steve Nash. And truth be told, it showed because he's miles ahead of anybody in his class. All right, next up, we have Cameron Reddish. Reddish is also part of that Duke super team forming with Barrett and Zion Williamson. Now, I have Barrett being a top 3 pick in the 2019 NBA Draft, and truthfully, I think he's also better than his teammate Zion. Reddish is a great scorer and shooter with elite athleticism. He's a 6'7" small forward, and yo, he also played high school basketball with Mohamed Bamba as well. And according to like Bleacher Report, they have his player comp as T-Mac. Now, I'm not so sure about all of that. However, Reddish is a mismatch nightmare for any wing player. And yo, mans is a straight up bucket. So yo, let's see if he performs at the same level that I think that he's capable of at Duke. It should be fun to watch because Duke does have a squad on them, man. That's just facts. All right, next up we have Nasir Little. Now with Little, I project him being around probably picks 4 and 5, just depending on how he plays this season. But yo, he's attending UNC and dude is a straight freak. Unlike the players that I've already mentioned, Little isn't the best player on offense. However, his potential is still insane. He's a physical freak with insane athleticism and could be an elite defender at the next level. And with his athleticism, I see him dominating the NCAA and pretty much getting into the top of the draft. Just because, of course, people are gonna evaluate him, but literally, I think that he's gonna have a great freshman season at UNC and could possibly even be a top pick. With our next pick, we have Romeo Langford. Langford is a 6'6" shooting guard who will be attending Indiana in the fall. And truthfully, I gotta say, this dude might surprise a lot of scouts this season. He's a walking bucket with great handles. He's very elusive as well and is very elite at creating his own shot. I can see him being a player kind of like a Bradley Beal. And yo, just like any prospect, if this man lands on the right team, the sky's pretty much the limit. I have him as a lock for the top 10 in the 2019 NBA Draft. And look, he's going to a school where literally he's going to be the #1 option. I'm really going to be looking for how he actually plays it, because this might be the best player that this team has had since Victor Oladipo. I think that he is a tremendous talent, and I do believe at one point he was rated the #1 player, but of course things change from your sophomore to senior year. But I still think that he's an amazing talent, and I just want to see how he actually plays in college. Alright, so lastly we have Bol Bol. Now of course he is the son of Manute Bol, and his senior year he shot up everybody's recruiting board and is currently the 4th best player in his class. He's shown us that he's able to shoot, make the right play, protect the rim, and pretty much rebound over any of his opponents as well. Now of course he's like 7'3". Let's not get that twisted. Now the one thing that I do gotta say, Bol Bol is gonna definitely be a risk, but he definitely has a lot of upside as well. He's somewhat similar to kind of a Mo Bamba. Now of course Mo Bamba is a whole lot more athletic, but in the sense of height and wingspan, I think they're gonna be pretty close whenever those kind of things factor in. And the thing is, even with Mo Bamba, we still don't know what he's actually able to do. But however, I am confident that Bol Bol may show out this season if he can work on his explosiveness, get stronger, and possibly work with trainers like Drew Hanlon, who also trains Joel Embiid and Mo Bamba. Bol Bol could possibly be a problem in the league in the future. I don't know yet. So that's the end of the video, you guys. These are some of the players that I can definitely see going in the top 10, maybe even top 5 of the 2019 NBA draft. And this is only the first version of it. Of course, whenever the season starts, a lot of things as usual are probably going to change. Now look, I know that some people are wondering, yo, where's Zion at? And look, man, I really like Zion. I just saw that man dunking from like the free throw line. However, I'm not really sold on like his game. I mean, look, I'm really hoping that he proves me wrong, but at the end of the day, he's a 6'6" power forward who's not the best defensively. I mean, granted, he is a great shot blocker, but that does not make you a great defender. Now, I can see him being a crazy athletic version of Charles Barkley, but of course, Charles is a Hall of Famer. Nothing like that is granted. And the thing is, most power forwards around Zion's size in the league, the only one really comes to mind, and that's Draymond Green. And Draymond is literally a great defender, a great passer. He's all that. He's a great playmaker. I don't think Zion is really like that. And yeah, he's not playing small forward. He's not really built like a small forward. Look, man, a lot of things can actually change. Hopefully he proves me wrong and this man dominates at Duke. But the thing is, I could see teams reaching on him probably around the 10th pick, 9th, 10th pick, somewhere in the top 10. I can see them reaching on him. But as far as a top 5, I just don't see that thing happening. And other than him, also make sure to like watch out for players like Jonte Porter, who also could have been a 1st-round pick last week, Naz Reid, Quentin Grimes, Chris Wilkes, Jalen Hands. I'm expecting him to actually have a pretty solid season. Emmett Williams, Darius Garland, and Charles Bassey. I think that those guys are going to be very, very interesting to watch as well. But anyways, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you guys did, make sure to go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know if I missed anybody in the comment section below. And yo, let me know who you guys think is going to be going top 5 in next year's draft, the 2019 NBA draft. Just as last year's draft went, this past season went by so fast, and the thing is, I think it's just gonna keep on going faster and faster. So yo, teams already got to start thinking about 2019. Let's just see what happens. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace, y'all.
With a butt of the steel like a baseball bat, never subtract. Penalty hit, no kick, it's split and turn your waist to a fraction. My wrist is lit, I'm Mr. Drippy Drip, I'm giving out classes. R.I.P.